I didn't realize you already started it.
Oh, sorry.
Now we're rolling.
Okay, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Can you tell me the emotions may be going through you knowing that you're a member of this Hall of Fame class?
Well, I think for me, you're still a little shocked in a sense, and surprised. Most people are like, why are you surprised? You Mr. Florida State, you're this and you're that. But the reality of it is, I played the game because I loved it, and growing up, being a small kid, that whole competitive nature, for me, that was important. And competing, I'm sorry, let me turn this down. Okay. But just growing up as a kid, being competitive and being the smallest and always having to go out and prove yourself, and to just, having to go through what I went through to, say that, hey, I can be one of the best, or I can be better than you. I was challenged by everybody. And the crazy thing about it is that when I went to Florida State, they recruited me to play defensive back. And so I just made a deal with Coach Bowden, and he gave me opportunity.
And that worked out pretty well for you.
Well, they didn't think about me going back to being a defensive back, and after that first week of my freshman year. So it was kind of exciting to be able to, now have an opportunity to compete and play a position that I just grew up wanting to play. And, am I thankful and truly blessed? I am. But also know the work that I put into it, the sacrifices that I made, and going through what I went through, losing my mom and having to be a father figure early in college. It was a journey. And I think a lot of it, I took my frustrations out on the field. I was trying to prove week in and week out, day in and day out, that, I want to be one of the best. I want to show you that I can do it, even though I was undersized. Just think, I got a scholarship. I was 150-some pounds, and the most I played, I guess, I got up to 160, 70 pounds in college. So,
can you talk to me about playing for Coach Bowden, and maybe some of the life lessons that you learned playing for him that really translated into your career after college football, into the NFL, and even now into your professional life?
Well, I think one of the things Coach Bowden did for me, he was there. So when I first got there my freshman year, he talked about, we went to a Catholic church, a Baptist church. He said, it doesn't matter where you come from. We all have to play together as one on that field. We have to have each other's back. And he talked about teamwork. He talked about sacrifice. Coach Bowden also, because of my situation, I had the opportunity to go and talk to him, every couple of weeks, and just talk about my life, and learning from him how he raised his kids and what he did. I just thought that was priceless, and built a relationship and an attachment to him. Thankful.
And last question, because I want to get you back to your meeting. Don't want them to make any important business decisions without you. But the last question I have for you is, looking back at this game of football, what has it meant to you in your life, and what is that emotion that runs through you when you think about and reflect upon this game?
Well, just looking back, I think about the work that I put in. I worked out 3 times a day just to, show people, prove the commitment that I made to the game. But I studied it, and when I played the game, I understood all the fundamentals and those things. I reacted, and I learned that early. So I started playing football outside when I was 7 years old, running around, last kid picked after a few games, first kid picked, playing street ball. Then I played organized ball, and when I was 12 years old is when my pops, he's like my father figure, moved me to receiver and told me, you need to learn how to catch. So he was thinking down the road and just the impact that we have, that individuals like that have on me, where he's thinking down the road. He's not thinking about just today. He wanted me to be a complete player. And so now I moved to receiver, I learned how to catch, I focus on the ball, but now I'm also reading coverages and those things. And he just helped me have a much more balanced life and everything. It's just the sacrifice, the commitment that an athlete has to give to that sport. And I played every sport that I could possibly play: football, basketball, baseball, and I ran track. And for me, all of those sports helped me be who I am and who I was and what I am today. And I'm thankful for that. And without that direction and that structure, I'm not sure I would be where I'm at. So I am thankful for that. And you know, I just, like, my advice to kids today, what are you gonna sacrifice to be great? We all have to sacrifice something, and I gave up a lot to take those steps, that journey, and I'm thankful for that.
Congratulations, Max.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
For
I'm
all
sorry.